Hello everyone, this is Professor IC, your host, and you are listening to Aesthetic Wave Radio. In this episode, I would like to read out a small snippet from my book I'm currently working on, which is called Post Depression Ghosts: How I Found Faith in Love, God, and Humanity. But before I get into the reading, I have a few updates about the radio. Number one, there will be a rebranding. That is, Aesthetic Wave Internet Radio would be renamed to just Aesthetic Wave Radio. Number two, there have been feedbacks provided to me by quite a few people who are saying that my content is becoming quite hard for them to understand, especially since I deal with philosophy and analysis of philosophical ideas. So I would like to ask my followers about how I can make the content more easily understandable and how I can basically make content that would be easy to comprehend. And finally, I have just come across a site that hosts vaporwave music and albums, and I shall be making playlists very soon to be played on my Xenomedia FM radio. The links to that radio will be provided very soon. And now, finally, I shall get into the reading part. This part is taken from a chapter in my text, which is known as An Inquiry into God, and this is the last page of that chapter. So I shall get into the reading. Perhaps in the most controversial statement of this text, I present my opinion that atheism is not a mere rejection of God. It is an attack, a necessary attack for that matter, that is levied against the cult that more often than not in history has sought to seize political control to combine God with the state. A cult known as organized religion. Atheism to me is an attack on God of gaps as well as on the God of political control. Like I said, atheism has never been about rejection of God. I certainly cannot say this about the cult of neo-atheism, however. Atheism, on the contrary, is all about separating God from this crooked political agenda of gaining supremacy and reinitiating the approach of thorough philosophical scrutiny of God, the metaphysical being, by attempting to remove the monopoly of certain sects of people on God. Once one levies attacks against the God of religion, that is the God of political control, he or she automatically starts defending the God of philosophy. The inquiry into which school of thought one subscribes to with regards to the nature of God and which school holds more credibility is not pertinent to my current text, however. Because maybe, just maybe, the God we have so mercilessly murdered in cold blood with our over-rationalization and scientism has not given up on us. Like a caring mother who is hurt by her child's actions against her again and again, God will still take us back and has not given up on us. God is dead. He remains dead, and we have killed him. Maybe we should resurrect the God who remains dead, and maybe with God looking over us, our humanity would be restored, and we shall be saved from the nasty end to our current godless civilization. And with this, I rest my case.